right, this is Crown the Empire, The Fallout. We're gonna see if it still holds up almost 10 years later. This is from 2012, which is insane. First heard about these guys in, I think, 2012, if that's the year that the song The Fallout came out, and I was like, who the fuck is this? This is amazing. Structurally, it doesn't necessarily sound like it, but it reminded me a lot of The Sinner from Memphis Mayfire, who I was super into at the time. I picked up this album and I loved this album, and I went back and I listened to their EP. I loved their EP, so I'm excited to be sitting down, going through the whole thing front to back once again. It's been many years since I've done that, and from what I can remember, there's only a couple tracks that I wasn't really that into, but most of this is just absolute metalcore gold for my taste. This is 2012 breakdown metalcore. Let's see if it holds up. First track is an intro, Oh Catastrophe, but this is part of the music video. I don't know if we necessarily need to watch this whole thing, but yeah. Little Andy. That's so funny. 10 years, dude.
Oh, sweet catastrophe, where have you been? I've looked for you so desperately. Inside of this pen, you're the answer I've needed. The question I feared. I know light is your mother, but darkness I fear sits inside of you, silently, just waiting to grow.
So I remember this being cool, but I wasn't like super into this originally.
Balance is over. The balance is gone. Will somebody save us? Will somebody come? Oh, catastrophe.
It does do a good job of like kind of setting up the album though. There's a lot of theatrical elements to this album. Yeah, I don't remember this. Probably only listened to this once or twice. I'm all laughing. What's up, Carolina? Hello. The Fallout. Here we go. Title track. What? Oh yeah, for the music video that was in there. Yeah. Dude, all the symphony and piano. Annie is still in the band, yes. God, all the vocals. There's a lot of vocal chops. It was very of the time. But I think it still sounds sick on this. Great melody, dude. The delivery. Right in my arm. Dude, I loved this chorus on the first time I heard it, because like there's like basically no repeating melodies, and every melody is so good. The reverse stare. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Torn? Good morning, man. Appreciate the 4 months. This era of them live too, dude, they were like the best band live. They were so good live. Well, this was right when they signed to Rise Records, so I'm assuming they had some funding, at least a little bit. I like the vocal production on that part too. It's like the vocal sounds a little different on that melody. That's so big.
As brothers and sisters, not bound by fate, but by the understanding that our survival lies only in harmony.
What a freaking piano, dude.
And then we're cast into the night. Will you carry the torch and be the keeper of the world?
Oh yeah, this is part of the video.
That's not what I need. And what I need is you. I'd rather die than leave you, and nothing's gonna keep us apart. Not even the end of the world.
Or will you let darkness?
Out in that lead in the background, the like wah pedal. Dude, all the vocal production was so good on this album. So many like bends and cuts. It's the feedback. Dude, when I first heard this song, it had everything I loved at the time. But it was weird to me because it was like generic for the time, but at the same time, I think the execution was just so good. Like all the tracks, the symphony, piano, all the vocal stuff. Like that, like every band was doing that kind of shit at the time. But the way they did it, it was still kind of tasteful to me. It wasn't overdone. But dude, their melodies, Dave's screams, their breakdowns, like everything about it. The production. I heard this for the first time in my personal finance computer class or something. Like I was like done with my assignment, just like browsing. And I think my buddy across the room was like, dude, and he sent it to me. He's like, you have to listen to this right now. I'm like, okay. So I put in my headphones and I'm like, oh my god, this is my new favorite band. Fuck yeah. The next up is Memories of a Broken Heart, which I love how it just fades right into it with the feedback. Oh god, that drop hits. The chorus on this has a melody that was in the previous song, like literally the same melody.
As I stare into these ruins made by man.
So I liked how they weren't just heavy breakdowns the entire time either. Like this was pretty cool, like in a little fresh feeling at the time. And the harmony. All right, darn. The reverse cymbals. Yeah, that was in the other song. Just his vocal delivery when he'd go into that like grit, like yelling, it was so cool. Here we go. This part was a bit much. The layers. That part was really cool back in the day, but goddamn, that is a lot for now. god, just the bass at that part, so cool. Oh, well, yeah, technically this album came out in 2013, I guess. Oh, well. Hey, what's up, Windmill? Such like a soothing melody. Dude, they were so good live. A little pause. Dude, it was just also the height of like having so many members in your band. Like, it's so many people on stage. But they looked so cool. And then picking up the snare count for the last chorus. So nice. Yeah. And I like this era too, because they kind of like all dressed in a similar way. Just going back into that chuggy chord progression. Just the simple like 0, 8, 5. That one was sick. All right, we got Makeshift Chemistry up next. This one structurally is pretty similar to King for a Day, Pierce the Veil, from what I remember. Dude, whenever they go halftime and then pick it back up.
What's on mine, but I never thought that I'd be the last man standing alone.
God, their melodies were so good. So interesting at the time, too. And it wasn't like high and whiny. Yeah, they'd always be like, bounce. Oh, okay, so it did come out in 2012. Just that music video came out on the previous one a year later. Gotcha. Oh, those layers, dude.
What's on mine, but I never thought that I'd be the last man standing alone.
Here, yeah. I like how in that time they like left the chord ring out. I mean, for the most part, all this really holds up still. I still think it's sick as fuck. Yep, and then extended chorus the second time around. Slowing down the snare count and a different melody. So good. My God, Overlord. Alright, this is very King for a Day, this part. Ice Drums, appreciate the follow. Welcome in. Hail Mary, please forgive.
I don't give a fuck.
With this new beat. Uh-oh. And then it picks up too. Dude, I just remember all the shit they would do live. That was so good.
Everything and more I've heard. I know I sound so gullible, but something about her just drew me in.
But that bitch don't even notice me.
The operator is everybody at all. That can't explain why I give everything and more I've heard. I know it's unbelievable, but something about her I can't resist. But she doesn't even know I exist. Won't you
But then the second time around, yeah, they just keep the drums going. They never did a straight copy paste chorus, I don't think. I feel like they always did at least something different. Could be wrong, but so far they're doing something different. Ah, shit. Yeah, it ends the same as... Oh, yeah. The one you feed, dude. The piano. Because they did just do the open 8/5, you know, basic metalcore chord progression in like almost every song. It all worked so well.
in the wake of my broken dream?
Woo! What's up, Damer?
Dust in the days that felt right.
Oh, that piano, that bass, dude.
Person that I'm meant to be.
Okay, sounds good, Thorn.
Giving up when death was closing in. I shut my
Oh, these melodies are so good.
eyes and black out the darkness with light from inside. I've given more than what I've got. I've given all of what I'm not. I've watched this war consume all that we could become.
God, Dave's like high belting. God, I remember when Rise Records videos, yeah, they all looked like this. They started off with that texture, grunge texture, and then they went into a promo and then merged. Brandon. All right, yeah, Brandon, that's a good response. Stay safe though. Solid double kick there. Oh God, dude. Yeah, this album's so good. So far, every song is still a banger to me. The type of videos nostalgic, yeah. It's like all these glitches in the background. It's hard.
Consume all that we could become.
Yeah.
If I die before it's done, please take these words, my final thoughts. The only way to shine your light is in the dark. Never let life kill your soul.
Ah, dude, all the melody changes. Yeah. The flow of that line at the end, so good. I know, Dave's so good. Oh, yeah. Banger, dude. All these have been so good. And Menace is up next, dude. This one's so good. This intro was a huge inspiration to our song Wrapped in Vines off our first album. Basically a ripoff, but yeah. Okay. I wish you could just hear the orchestra. There we go. The intro orchestra is so good.
Someday, in this time place, what will step into the light? An explosion for what you really are.
The choir, dude, and the dun 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 dun.
I search for some sort of solace, but I am a man with no light to guide me. Why must I run? Why must I run?
All right, see you later, Dusty.
So when you end up on your own, put just your pillow to hold tight. Please know there's no reason to be afraid.
Just the upbeat drums, dude.
And if blood turns to dust, I'll follow you into your grave. A madness, a monster. I don't know your fear. Is my compound. Drive on all your tears.
Just the kick.
I don't know what you take me for. Why must I run?
Dude. And then like the kick driving it this time around. So all the vocal phrasing, it's just, God, it was written so well. That drum fill, and then the second chorus has pauses, a slower snare count. It's like such a cool idea. But everything wasn't the same. It just sounds cool in general, but I really love how it literally gives space for you to hear the orchestra more. Yeah, George. Exactly.
You're just a worthless, good for nothing fuck. Good for nothing fuck.
Oh my God, what a good breakdown. It's just the bend on the guitar into that breakdown. Ow, dun, 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 dun. It's so good, dude. So then this chorus, they added and the bass slide and the ahs in the background. So it's like the same idea, but they added more to it. Like nothing was the same. But it's so easily identifiable as the chorus. Yeah, extended outro chorus so you can hear the ahs now. Oh, this piano. Oh, shit. Okay. Graveyard Souls. This is one that I didn't really listen to. I heard it on my first listen, and I didn't really listen to it after that. But this is pretty new for me. Yeah, that is way louder, huh? Turn that down. There we go. Jumped right into that one, yeah. Hey, what's up, Tommy? Welcome in. Oh, come in. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, I do not remember this one. I think at this point in the album, I'm like, it's been a similar sound that, yeah, like, I was like, okay, it's just another one, but not as cool. That snare. The production was so good on this. Are you familiar with this album, Tommy? Yeah, Damer, after this, I'm gonna let you guys vote through a poll on which other throwback album we check out. Ones that I've never heard. That's such a cool bass tone. It's not like that overproduced metalcore bass, which I love. But I love how that still had just some... I can't say what's wrong with living for myself. Question your thoughts. Jesus. Free yourself from what you think that you know. There's always somewhere else to go. Oh, Breaking Point is such a good song. There's always somewhere else to go. Is that it? Oh, no, isn't there like a drum outro? Yeah. Okay. The dial-up effect. Well, thank you, Overlord. From what you were probably able to hear on the stream, I couldn't hear myself at all. Two's too many. I remember this one being really good too. Yep, that's this one. Yeah, this one's groovy. It's that like cool lead. Like what? I don't remember any metalcore bands writing songs like this. Just give it up. Why keep on coming when I only want to break your heart? You've lost your mind. Why aren't you? But then they still get the chugs in there. Keep holding on to all the things that I've regretted for far too long. You have got to realize what we've been through. I remember hearing this song for the first time, like, what is this? Brandon, kind of what you said earlier, but like this is just like so hot topic, this picture. That's a good chug pattern. Yeah. Yeah, Wicked with Romans has some vibes like this. Same producer, mixed and mastered too. Oh, Crown the Empire was on that tour? Oh, I thought it was the breakdown. Whoops. I forgot they extended a little bit. They got booted. Oh. Oh, really? Cool guitars. This album's so good. Hey, what's up, Mini? Or Minuscule. Or Mayhem. How do you got Crown the Empire? Well, let's go. Come on. I love how much they did that on this album. The dud 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 dud. They did so many of those too. Hey, what's up, Fatal? Oh, dude, this one's so good too. This album is so sick. That little piano. Oh. Great gang vocal. Yeah, this was one of my favorites too. The orchestra comes in when the snare count picks up and there's like a riff. The lead guitar. The layers, dude, come on. Full pan. Like that, like little scream in the melody. And tell me I'm wrong. Run me down. Oh my god, dude. Dun, 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 dun. God! Every element! Even the little glitch on the guitar. God, this song is so good. This album. How many more do we have? We have 2 more, and the other 2 songs are fucking awesome too. God. You ready for this, Kier?
You'll never find happiness while you live inside hate.
God damn. Now, super. Okay. Is it your first time hearing this, or these songs then, Mayhem? These songs specifically from Crown the Empire? Oh, so fun. And it could just be my nostalgic attachment to it, but I think it still holds up. Damn. It's like every song had a moment. Because it's all pretty much like the same style. But I really liked how every song had a thing that really made each song stand out. Oh, God. I haven't listened to this album front to back in years. And some of the songs, like I said at the beginning, most of the songs when they come on, I do end up skipping. Just because I'm not really in the mood for it. But to just sit down and re-experience this album again is... God, these songs are so good. So my style of metalcore. You've only heard their stuff. Sean, what? You've only heard from Retrograde to Newer? Oh my God, dude. Okay, their EP before this and this album are my favorites. And then the album after this, which is before Retrograde, I really like that album too. And then Retrograde is where I kind of stopped following the band. I wasn't really into the direction. There's a couple tracks I like, but it wasn't really my thing. And then when Dave and Ben left and then everything started like, yeah, it's just, but They have released a couple tracks, like the one with Courtney. Like, was that like a year or two ago? Like, that one was really good. All right, let's keep this moving. We got 2 more songs. Children of Love. I remember this one being pretty fun too. Oh, gotcha, Mayhem. This one's really loud too. Jesus. There we go. Dude, I remember them playing this live. This one was so hype. Yeah, I like the Resistance. I love that delay. Yeah. Even that woo. Okay, Thorn. The harmonies. Whoa. Hey, what's up, Megan? Just in time for the breakdown, I think. The bass, dude. The little like percussion hits. We are the noise of generation now. Come on. We are the noise of generation now. God, this shit was hype live. Come on. We are the noise of generation now. Yeah. The light show, dude. I thought that's where the vocals were. Dude, I remember being in the pit for this one. Just. God, that song's so hype. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's so crazy. This came out like 10 years ago, and it just takes me right back on the Icy Stars, Crown the Empire, Word Alive, Palisades, Stay Shell tour. That was like one of my favorite concerts I ever went to in high school, like ever. Fuck. And they played this song there at that show, and like, God, them all wearing their like fancy clothes and just like the strobe, so they were like all shadowed out, but like all of them just standing there for that build up. Fuck yeah, we're doing Throwback Thursday. We got one more song on this album, and then I'm gonna make a poll, and then you guys can vote on a throwback album that I have not heard. All right, we got one more, which is another great song and a cool way to end the song, or a cool way to end the album. Johnny's Revenge. But the original version, come on. The reverse snare. Yeah, I have heard this album. I grew up on this album. Oh, the bass drop. Even like the drop too. I'm all. God, the phrasing. Just like the little snare right before. I just love that melody going up and down. What a masterpiece of a metalcore album, dude. But yeah, it's not like the heaviest metalcore album, but dude, I think it's so good. That drum fill, dude. Oh yeah, get your coffee. I need a refill too. Dude, that's such a cool production. Like having that like filter on the guitar. And then, whoop, and then it cuts with that snare. So good. I have not heard that full album. I've heard a couple songs. That's it. Even like the little hi-hat. And that's how it ends. That's how it fucking ends, dude. Wow. Dude. Oh, that was so hype. That was so fun to go through again. So yeah, the only one that I remember not being that into was Graveyard Souls. Because a lot of that song sounded like, oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. But then there was parts of it that I did remember. So all the other ones, though, I feel like I still know fairly well. Yeah, and Graveyard Souls isn't even a bad song. I just feel like all the other ones do the style better. So that was more of like a filler track to me. But every other song I think has its place, has its moments. It just sounds so cohesive. But like I was saying, like each song has like a thing about it, or just at bare minimum, every song's chorus is super good. Yeah, 10 years later, I think this album still holds up. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna give it, if we had to rate it out of 5, I think I'm gonna give it a fucking 5 out of 5. A 5 out of 5. Like, it's not a okay, maybe a 4.9. It's not a perfect album. I don't really know if there is such thing as a literal, flawless, perfect album, but I don't know, man. I had a lot of fun revisiting this. It still holds up to me. There's a couple things with like the vocal chops that make it sound pretty dated because it was definitely of the time, but for the most part, it still sounds good. It still beats a lot of shit that's come out in the last 10 years for my taste. So you can say it sounds generic, but at the same time, is it? Like, it has like a generic sound, but just the writing that went into it, all the production, the layers and textures, everything about it had so much more like effort and craftsmanship behind it. I think that's what made it stand out to me against most of the other bands at this time. Because a lot of bands were doing theatrical kind of stuff like this, but The way they did it. Exactly. So good. And I still love it. So, holds up to me.